sport and education run parallel. Forces that enable you to go there and then play. For you to be successful being a sportsman, in India at least, most of the time, sport and education run parallel to each other. They don't combine. And in my view, I've always believed that education is a very important aspect to being a successful sportsman. In my own case, on the field, in terms of pressure, in terms of handling lots of other external forces that enable you to go there and then play, can all be handled with the education support that I had. And I also believe that for you to be successful being a sportsman, the most important factor that we keep hearing is about stability, is about feeling secure. I think you feel secure when you know that what if, we all go through those in our lives. What if tomorrow I get injured and that's it for me? That's the end of my career. In cricket, yes, as a career you can play up to 40, and if you're MS Dhoni, you can continue to play. But in some other sports, for example swimming, and at 25 probably you need to take a call. Should I continue my career in swimming or should I move away? And it's a very difficult question that haunts every sportsman, and it's not easy. And for us, when we started, we believed that for India to become a sporting nation, education is something that we have always done exceptionally well. But when it comes to sport, it's still an extracurricular activity. Unless and until we integrate these two, we're never going to be a sporting nation. Like Dr. Venkatesh mentioned in his speech, India is aspiring to become the host for 2036 Olympics. But for us to get there, I think it's important that all sportsmen who want to pursue their careers in sport feel assured and there is a fallback mechanism. And that can only happen, yes, the government can only do some things, the corporate environment can only do some things, but I think it's also every sportsman's responsibility that we go ahead and build that as a career, not just in sport but also a fallback mechanism. Because cricket is a 365-day, 24/7 sort of focus if you have to be an athlete. But how do you sort of back it up with some educational support? And that's something that we started then. Maybe we were slightly ahead of our time, but I'm really happy that it's taken an organic, for us to again come together after about more than 16 years now, to come back together and then build this sporting and academia together, integrated in a way where it's not only helps athletes, where yes, of course, the infrastructure that we see here, not just in this campus but across all the Manipal universities, is world class. So how do we bring in elite athletes to come here and train, provide them the necessary training, at the same time also back it up with support for their academics, because that's something that we don't have in India to the success of sportsmen, because it's not just about winning medals and winning awards on the field. It's also about how well they contribute back to the society after they are done, and that can only come with an integration of sports and education. Any desire to fulfill, it's important that all of us come together and play a part, and that's something that I've always enjoyed with the media being a part of, not just my cricketing journey but also post cricket in whatever I've taken up. I think the support has always been there.